Hi guys, so today we are going to be making a caterpillar racing activity. So it'll look like this at the end. I made two, that way I can race against my daughter. Okay, so for this activity, you will need pencil, a straw, there we go, you can see a little better, scissors, crayons, and one piece of paper, like out of your printer or just a blank piece of paper will work just fine. If you have construction paper, that should do it as well. It might even work a little bit better, but I am using printer paper because we should all have some at our homes. So I'll go through everything step by step. If you need to pause or if I'm going too fast, just go ahead and pause it and go back to the step that you need. I'll try to take a pause between each step. That way it gives you guys a chance to press the pause button so you can work on that step and then press play when you're ready for the next step. Okay, so first step, move everything away. Okay, so our real first step. Go ahead and start with that blank piece of paper and fold it in half, hot dog style. So that means your piece of paper should be tall. So if you fold it the other way, it'll look like that. You don't want that. You want it to be tall, like this, so hot dog style. And go ahead and open it up and grab your scissors. And you are going to cut your piece of paper along that folded line. So go ahead and click pause and cut your piece of paper. Okay, so now that you've cut your piece of paper along that folded line, go ahead and put one half off to the side, and you only need the one strip of paper for now, okay? So here's your next step. Go ahead and fold that piece of paper in half, this way. Make a crease. So it was tall like this, now fold it down, okay? If you need to click pause, go ahead and do that. If not, go ahead and keep going. Okay, so now that you have your piece of paper like this, go ahead and fold it in half again. So the folded line should go towards the piece of paper where it opens. Okay, so you have it like this, and now fold it in half. Go ahead and press down. Okay, so now if you open it, you should have 4 rectangles. Go ahead and refold it back up. You're going to fold it in half one more time. Go ahead and press down. So now when you open it, you should have 8 strips of paper, like that. If you need more time to do your folding, or if you need me to repeat it, that's fine too. So if you need to pause it, go ahead and do that now. If not, I'll go over the folding steps again for you in case you missed anything. So you'll start with your strip paper, fold that in half, and then fold in half again, and then fold it in half one last time. Go ahead and click pause until you are done with all of your folding. Once you're done folding, go ahead and come back. Okay, so now that your paper is all folded up and you have those 8 strips, go ahead and grab your scissors and cut along all of those folded lines. So cut, 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 and you'll end up with 8. If you don't want to make all 8, that is perfectly fine. Go ahead and just make 2 for now. And if you want to make the rest later, you can, and you'll have them there. So go ahead and cut 2 of the folded lines. Alright, put that off to the side. So now I have 2 strips of paper. If you need more time to cut, go ahead and press pause and then come back when you're done cutting. So that's if you're cutting all 8 strips, or if you just need more time to cut the 2 strips. Okay, all done. So now you need those crayons. I picked blue and green for my colors. So go ahead and color both strips. You only need to color one side, the other side can stay white. So go ahead and color that in. It doesn't have to be perfect, we're just adding some color. That way when you're racing, you can tell the difference instead of having two white caterpillars. Or my daughter calls them wormies. She says they look like worms. And that's okay too. You guys can call them wormies or caterpillars, your choice. Okay, so there's one done. And then doing the second one. Like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. This is the one time it's okay to go ahead and scribble scrabble. Because you just need some color on there so that you can tell the difference. Okay. If you need more time to color, go ahead and click pause and do that. But this is what they'll look like after you're done coloring, like that. Perfect. So go ahead and click pause if you need more time to color them in. If not, then you are ready to move on to the next step. Okay, so now you're done coloring. And you have your two strips of paper, green, there you go, green and blue. Okay, so put one off to the side for now, and you have your one strip. Okay, so for the folding, to get it to look like the worm or caterpillar, you are going to have the colored side on top and the blank side on the back, okay? Let me switch to the blue. There we go. Okay, so go ahead and fold that paper in half, like this. There we go. And then go ahead and fold that piece of paper in half again. Open it just along that one line. So it should still be folded in half, but just the second fold is open now. I'm going to grab the top and fold it towards that middle line. And then grab the bottom and fold it towards the middle line as well. So it should look like this. So you should be able to open it. Okay. So now fold it along that folded line. Hold it. Now grab your scissors and you are going to just cut around the edges to round it out on both sides. So cut very gently, not a lot. Just be a little bit. So see, you're just rounding it out to give it a round body. Like that. Okay. So if you need more time, go ahead and click that pause button. If you need the instructions on how to fold it, go ahead and just rewind a little bit so you can look at those steps again. But if you're ready, then go ahead and keep watching. Okay, so you unfold your caterpillar or worm, and it should look like this. Now you're going to need that pencil, and on one of the sides, so just like the front part or the back, just choose one. Go ahead and draw some eyeballs and a small little mouth so you can tell where the head part is. Let's see, eyes and a mouth. So it'll look like that. Saying hi. Okay, so now you'll put it down on the table and count up about 1, 2, 3 folds. And then grab your straw to test it out and blow on that third spot of the caterpillar's back. That's how you'll get it to move. Okay, so now to play with other people, you'll make more caterpillars. Each person will get a straw. What you can do is put it out on the floor, like if you have tile, it won't work very well on carpet. So if you do it on carpet, make sure you lay something a little bit smoother on top, like pieces of paper or something like that. But we are trying it out on the table, or like I said, you can try it out on tile. That will work pretty well as well. So each person will get a straw. You guys can set up either a line of tape or just a piece of paper to be your finish line. So then all you have left to do is race. So then, like I said, remember to always blow on that third box. And it should be nice short breaths, because if you just kind of blow a really long hard breath, it'll just blow away from you. So make sure it's tiny little breaths every time you're doing it. That way your caterpillars will actually move the way that they're supposed to. And that is our activity for the day. If you need to go back to any of the parts, go ahead and do that. But otherwise, grab a friend, grab a parent or a sibling, and try it out. See if you can make any improvements. Try folding it a little bit harder or maybe not so hard, and see what style works best for your caterpillars. But I hope you guys have fun, and I will see you guys again soon. Bye.